As everybody knows, life can be pretty hard sometimes. And when it is, it can make us feel very alone in this world. Trials and struggles can have this effect. Grief and loss can cause it. Stress and anxiety can make us feel that way as well. And it's a feeling that can be pretty powerful and really awful at times. We can feel alone, even though family and friends may be around. We can even feel alone at times right in the middle of a crowd. And of course, we feel this most powerfully when we are by ourselves and no one is around. And in those moments, we can really begin to wonder, does anybody see me? Does anybody really care? Well, the scripture speaks some deep and important truths in response to this question. So I want to lift up 3 promises today from Psalm 139. So Psalm 139 verses 13 and 14 say this: "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made." So Psalm 139 affirms that we are created by God, and it poetically says that God knit us together. And if you think about that image, knitting takes time, it takes patience, it takes skill. And this image is meant to illustrate to us that God took great care in making us. God took great care in making you. And it also says here that God did a fantastic job, that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. So we have a God who took great care in making us because he loves us deeply. And that is a promise that we can trust in and rely on. Psalm 139, 1 through 4 says this: "You have searched me and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, Lord, you know it completely." So here, Psalm 139 poetically describes the fact that God knows us deeply. Notice that it doesn't just say God knows us, it goes into detail. It says that God knows your thoughts. It says that God knows your ways. It says that God knows your words even before you speak them. So we have a God who truly knows us and truly sees us for who we are. A second amazing promise that we can trust in and rely on. Psalm 139, 7 through 10 says, "Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast." So here, Psalm 139, again using poetic language, says that God is always with us, and that in fact there is no place in this world that we could go where God would not be. So the truth is, we are never really alone in this life. God is always with us. And this is a third promise that we can trust in and rely on. So we have these 3 amazing promises. We have a God who made us with great care and loves us. We have a God who truly knows us and sees us. And we have a God who is always, always with us.